What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and you know I don't give a shit about video quality, so we're doing a video at night in Miami with a vehicle I don't think anybody's reviewed yet on the internet. I was looking, but I just thought about it. I was like, do we have the first four-door Scat Pack on YouTube for review? Maybe not, but if so, cool. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. You guys can see I got the green accent lighting up. I had to turn this on. I got this car earlier today at Bimmer Invasion. It got delivered at the event, which my BMW rep is so fucking mad right now, but I don't care. And don't worry, there's a video coming with BMW guys' experience, like sitting in this car, looking at the engine, looking at the UI and all this other stuff, and how impressed BMW people were. Oh, yeah. That's coming. And this car will be showcased tomorrow at the event because, you know, when you pay for a booth, you get to put your... I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, maybe there was... Oh, maybe it's yelling at me. Did the speed just drop? Yeah. Anyways, you can see I'm running the speed limit, 65. I'm going 63. I'm on my old man-ish right now. Apple CarPlay is working wirelessly. I just got done at South Beach. We took some of the, I took the gangster photo like I did with the Green Monster back in the day. And what I want to give you guys right now is my thoughts and impressions on the driving of this car. So I had the privilege to go to Vermont for winter driving with the four-door RT version of this car. Now, I don't believe they had any four-door Scat Packs there that day. I think the four doors were all RTs. Needless to say, I have this four-door Scat Pack in wonderful green now. And let me tell you a little bit about how good the car is. First of all, we have to go over here and look how beautiful the lights are. And now that we're like over here and we're, looking at, the screen and stuff, I just want to give you a little idea of how strong this car is. You hear that? If it sounds a little different than what you heard from the RT when I was in Vermont, you would be right. I'm actually pretty impressed by the Scat Pack version. I love the Scat Pack two-door already. I got to drive that, and believe me, I ran out like a raped egg. Let me tell you, that thing was running so fast, it was insane. But one thing I find interesting, and I took one of the BMW guys, got a massive car club here in the Southeast. He's based out of Atlanta. And he's got the M8 that's parked next to my M5. Anyways, we go for a ride in this, right? And he's like, really get on it. Let me hear what it sounds like. Let me hear what she sounds like. How's it handle? And he's like, holy shit. Did Dodge just build like a BMW killer? And I said, when it comes to like a 540 with a B58 stock, maybe. They maybe have this car, when you look at numbers for numbers, money for money, right? Spec for spec, option for option. Yeah, BMW has some of this shit. And I like all that stuff. But when I look at everything else, I don't know, man. If I have to pick between a 540 and this, just from my experience of driving them at multiple events, driving this one here, I've driven this one for over 100 and something miles today. I have to tell you, I think I'd pick this over the BMW for a couple of reasons, right? The depreciation on the BMW is insane. Not saying that the depreciation on this is not going to be any worse or any less worse, but it's not going to be as bad as a 540 is. You all know that. Especially if you get one like optioned out, you're going to lose 25 grand, 30 grand first year. Now, on the Charger, are you going to lose that? maybe not that much. You're still going to lose money. Any new car you buy, when you drive it off the lot, you know you're losing thousands instantly. But I have to say, just the driving experience for me in this car, and if you've ever been in South Florida, God, come on, dude. If you've ever been in South Florida and you drive in Miami, you already know what time it is. Now, I grew up in Boston, so I know how to drive like an asshole. That said, you have to have that, or you will be food here in South Florida. They will eat you up and spit you the fuck out. So for me, I love this thing. Because it's like the turbo lag. I don't know if they just did an update, and this is a new car. Like, they literally just built this one, evidently. It had 3 miles on it when I got it. So did they fix the turbo lag? The RPMs aren't higher. I don't know if it's maybe slightly higher, and that's why the lag isn't like it was earlier in like the earlier pre-production models. And I believe this is a pre-production model as well. I believe this is not a retail model. That's why I'm impressed, because they're still going to fine-tune this thing before you can buy it at the dealership. That said, I'm parked at the hotel around a bunch of BMWs and all the other guys, and we just got done doing a drive down South Beach, and I'm the only non-BMW in the group. And I wish I could know what the hell that was, but needless to say, they love the car. They were like, dude, this thing is so cool. The lighting, the track lighting in here and stuff is really cool. The screen is dope. The carbon fiber accents in here. They love the seats. They love the seats. And that's why, like, I'm going to have to, and you see one of my guys right here behind me right now. We're all rolling back to Palm Beach now. So, I got to tell you, I think Dodge has an opportunity to steal a lot of Audi, Mercedes, and BMW performance guys, and maybe even some JDM guys, because of the tunability of the Hurricane engine. Like, we literally popped the hood on this, and one of my guy who's like, he's a pro tuner, they do they do some of the unlocking of the DMEs and whatnot for BMWs, you know, the computers, so you can tune them. And he literally is like, he opened this thing up, he looked at like where the turbos and stuff were at, looked at the, you know, he got it up, he got his jack out, we lifted it up, he got under it to see where how the exhaust was and stuff, and he was like, dude, this could be he said, with the stock turbos and a tune, he's like, you could probably get close to 700 out of that thing, or at least mid to high sixes out of this now. And he said 2 big turbos, this car's making 850 all day. Now, is the engine going to support that? I don't know. What I've seen from John over at Boosted Motorsports, maybe it will. But needless to say, I'm getting flashed at by all the homies in the Beamers. We're going to get back to West Palm Beach. When I get back to the hotel, I'll finish my thoughts on the driving experience on this car, because everybody's ready to go. So if you've ever driven with me in Houston or seen me drive in Houston, my family knows exactly what I'm talking about. My family in Houston will tell you the same thing. And my guys here, my BMW guys will tell you, we literally get through traffic like this. It's like a snake. And we just go. So we about to get it moving. But when I get back in, I'll talk a little bit more about this and let you know what I think after we do a quick walk around on the outside. All right, guys, here's what she looks like at night. Those lights look dope. That whole light goes across the front when it's unlocked or opened or whatever. Let me see. Yeah, you see how the logo lights up? Yeah, that's dope. That is a dope little feature right there. But yeah, she looks really good, man. I mean, the look of the car, in my opinion, is a little bit better than the RT, and it might be the wheel package, you know what I'm saying? You got the Scat Pack logo there, but the 4 doors definitely makes a big difference. Definitely makes a big difference. That tail light, that Fratsonic logo, dope. Absolutely dope. I mean, this car is super cool. Oh man, the way that it lights up, oh my god, this thing is going to definitely steal the show at a BMW event, which I'm sure, you know, my BMW rep's going to be pissed. But look, man, this isn't about like kissing ass for me. This is more about the things that I'm into, what I like. If somebody doesn't like that, oh, it locks from there. Okay, that's cool. I just learned something new. So you can press a button to unlock it from there. I'm learning new stuff about this car every second that I'm around it or messing with it. I'm gonna grab my fresh sneaks or my driving shoes. Man, the lights in this thing are just, the interior lights and stuff in this car are just so dope, man. So dope. You can see the Dodge logo on the ground there. It's clean, man. It's very clean. I gotta tell you, very impressed by what I'm seeing out of this car so far. Anyways, this is my first impressions or first driving impressions with this car. I'll be doing a full review video on it here in the very near future, so stay tuned. But if I was on the fence about buying one, just regular gas, not like some of you guys may be following because you know I just bought one of these that were electric, and I'm gonna Hellcat swap it. Now it's blue or whatever, but I'm gonna wrap it F8 green, obviously, and put a Hellcat engine in it. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, there's your first impression. That's my first impressions with that thing. Look at those lights, man. God, that thing is sexy. Anyways, until next time, stay petty, my friends.